Okay, so before I even get into this reading, I need you to stop for a second. Like, actually pause whatever you're doing, take a breath, and really receive what's about to come through. Because the energy that's coming in right now, it's not subtle. It is not soft. It is not whispering. It is loud, it is clear, and it is coming in with so much confirmation that I almost don't even know where to start. What I'm feeling right now, before anything else, is that you have been showing up as yourself, maybe without even fully realizing it, and that energy, that raw, unfiltered version of who you are, is doing something to people around you that you are completely underestimating. And this reading is going to show you exactly what I mean. So let's get into it. The very first thing that's coming through for you is this overwhelming sense that people have been watching you. And I know that might sound strange, or maybe even a little uncomfortable, but this isn't a creepy energy. This is an admiration energy. This is somebody, or multiple people, who have been in your orbit, maybe close, maybe at a distance, and they cannot stop thinking about you. What's interesting is that the reason they can't stop thinking about you has nothing to do with how hard you've been trying. It has everything to do with how effortlessly you exist. There's something about the way you carry yourself that doesn't feel rehearsed. It doesn't feel like you woke up and decided to be impressive. It just comes out of you naturally. And that is what is making people absolutely crazy about you right now. I keep feeling this energy of someone standing back and just observing you. Like, they're not ready to approach you yet, but they are fully, completely locked in on you. And what they keep noticing, what keeps pulling their attention back to you, is your presence. Not your looks, not your status, not anything on the surface. Your presence. The way you walk into a space and the energy shifts. The way you speak and people lean in. The way you handle things without making it a performance. They are watching all of that, and they are completely undone by it. Now, here's what I want you to understand about this person, or these people, that are noticing you right now. They are not casual admirers. The energy I'm getting from whoever this is, it goes deep. This isn't a fleeting crush or a passing thought. This is someone who has built a whole picture of you in their mind. They've collected little moments. Little details. The way you laughed at something. The way you handled a situation that might have rattled someone else. The way you speak about things you care about. They have been paying attention to all of it. And every single thing they've collected has only made their feelings stronger. What I'm also sensing is that this person feels almost intimidated by you. And not in a way where they don't like you, it's the complete opposite. It's that you are exactly the type of person they've always wanted to be around, and they're not sure if they're worthy of that. So while you've maybe been going about your life, minding your business, doing your thing, this person has been quietly building up the courage to step closer to you. They want to be in your world so badly. And the fact that you haven't been chasing them, haven't been performing for them, haven't even necessarily noticed them watching, that has only made you more magnetic. Let me talk about something that keeps coming through really strongly in this energy, and that is the idea of authenticity. Because I keep feeling this message that so many people around you are operating from a place of effort. Like, they're curating themselves. They're choosing what to say, what to post, how to show up, based on what they think will get the most attention or approval. And then there's you. And you're just you. You're not doing all of that. And the contrast between you and everyone else is so stark that you stand out in a way that is genuinely rare. People are noticing that you're different. They might not be able to put their finger on exactly what it is, but they feel it. You feel real to them. You feel like a breath of fresh air in a world full of performance. And I want you to sit with that for a second, because I don't think you give yourself enough credit for this. You might look at yourself and think, I'm just being normal. I'm just being me. But to the people around you, what you're doing is extraordinary. Because being fully, unapologetically yourself, in a world that is constantly pressuring people to be something else, is one of the rarest and most attractive things a person can be. And you're doing it without even trying. Now I want to talk about the shift that's coming in for you, because the energy isn't just about people noticing you. There is a real, tangible turning point that I'm feeling in your life right now. Something is moving. Something that has maybe felt stagnant or slow or like it wasn't quite coming together, it is starting to move. And the thing that's initiating that movement is your energy. Your natural state of being is starting to attract things to you that match your frequency. And your frequency right now is high. It is very, very high. What I'm sensing is that there are opportunities beginning to line up for you that you didn't have to force. Things that are almost finding their way to you rather than you having to chase them down. And this is going to feel different from how things have worked in the past, because in the past, maybe you had to hustle hard for things. Maybe you had to fight for your seat at the table. But what's coming in now has a different texture to it. It feels more like a flow. It feels like things clicking into place. And the reason that's happening is because you've stopped shrinking. Whether that happened consciously or unconsciously, your energy has expanded. And the world is responding to that expansion. There's also something coming through about your inner world right now, and I feel like this is important. Because what I'm sensing is that you've been doing a lot of internal work, even if it didn't look like work from the outside. Maybe you've been healing something quietly. Maybe you've been letting go of something that wasn't serving you. Maybe you've just been getting clearer on who you are and what you actually want. And that internal clarity is radiating outward. People can feel it when you walk into a room. They can feel that you know yourself. And there is nothing, I mean nothing, more attractive than someone who genuinely knows who they are. I keep feeling this sense that you've been through something. That there was a period, maybe not that long ago, where things were heavier. Where you might have been questioning yourself more, doubting yourself more, maybe even people-pleasing in ways that didn't feel good to you. And something shifted. Something clicked. And you came out of that period with a new kind of steadiness inside you. A groundedness. And that groundedness is what people are responding to now. Because they can feel that you're not easily moved. That you're rooted in something real. And that is extraordinarily magnetic. Okay, I want to talk about the romantic energy that's coming through here, because it is strong. And if you're single right now, pay close attention, because what I'm getting is that someone is preparing to make a move toward you. This isn't someone who just noticed you yesterday. This is someone who has been thinking about you for a while and is now reaching a point where they feel ready, or where the timing is aligning, for them to come forward. And when they do, I feel like it might catch you a little off guard, because you may not have fully realized just how deeply this person has been feeling about you. What I'm also getting is that this person sees something in you that they haven't seen in anyone else. And they're afraid of messing it up. That's part of why they've been taking their time. They don't want to approach you the wrong way. They don't want to say the wrong thing. Because to them, you're not just someone they're interested in. You're someone they genuinely respect. Someone they look up to in certain ways. And they want to show up for you in a way that's worthy of who you are. That tells you everything you need to know about the quality of this person's character and the depth of their feelings. For those of you who are already in a connection or relationship, the energy here is about your partner seeing you with fresh eyes. Like, something is happening where they're being reminded of all the reasons they fell for you. They're watching you live your life, watching you be you, and it's reigniting something in them. There may be a moment coming soon where they express this to you. Where they say something or do something that lets you know just how much you mean to them. And it's going to feel really, really good to be seen like that. I also want to speak to the people in your life beyond romance, because this energy extends into every area. Friendships. Professional circles. People you encounter in your day-to-day life. There is a general theme running through all of it right now, and it is that people are waking up to your value. People who maybe took you for granted are starting to see things differently. People who overlooked you or underestimated you are starting to recalibrate. And it's not because you changed what you're doing. It's because the energy you're operating from is no longer making it easy for people to look past you. You're harder to ignore now. And that's entirely because of your own inner elevation. There's someone specifically, and I feel like some of you will know exactly who this is, someone who let you go or created distance between you, and they are deeply, quietly regretting it. I'm getting such a heavy feeling of regret from this person. They're seeing your life, seeing how you're moving, seeing who you're becoming, and they are sitting with the weight of the choice they made. They may not ever say it out loud. They may never come back around and confess this to you. But the feeling is there. And the universe wants you to know that the people who couldn't see your worth when they had you are now fully aware of what they walked away from. Let me talk about your energy field for a second, because I'm picking up on something really specific. There is a warmth that comes off of you naturally. A genuine warmth that people can feel before you even say a single word. And that warmth is disarming in the best possible way. It makes people feel safe. It makes people feel seen. It makes people want to be in your presence as much as possible, because when they're around you, they feel good. That's not a small thing. That is actually a deeply rare gift. Some people spend years trying to cultivate that quality and they never quite get there. And you just have it. Naturally. Without effort. And paired with that warmth is something else, a quiet strength. A depth. Like, you're not just soft. There's a real backbone to you. There's a discernment to you. People sense that you're not someone they can take advantage of, not someone who will just go along with things that don't feel right to them. And the combination of that warmth and that inner strength creates this really compelling energy. People are drawn in by the warmth and then they stay because of the depth. It's a powerful combination. And it's all completely natural to you. Something I want you to hear very clearly right now is this: the version of you that shows up without trying to impress anyone, without performing, without filtering yourself down to something more palatable, that version of you is the most powerful version of you. That version of you is the one that changes the temperature of a room when you walk in. That's the version that makes people stop mid-conversation because their attention just involuntarily shifted to you. That's the version that people go home thinking about. That's the version people write about in their journals when they're trying to make sense of why they can't get you off their mind. And I want you to protect that. I want you to be really intentional about not letting the world talk you into dimming that down. Because there will always be people who feel uncomfortable with your light. There will always be people who want you to be less confident, less certain, less yourself, because your fullness makes them aware of where they're still shrinking. That's not your problem to solve. Your job is to keep being you. Keep expanding. Keep letting your natural energy lead. Because that is what's working. That is what's attracting everything that's coming toward you right now. There's also a financial thread running through this reading that I can't ignore, because I keep getting this sense of upgrade. Like, the way you've been showing up, the natural magnetism you carry, is starting to open doors for you in ways that are going to have a real, tangible impact on your material life. And I don't just mean in a romantic sense. I mean in terms of opportunities, connections, doors that open because of who you are and how people feel about you. Someone with real influence in your life, or someone coming into your life, wants to help you level up. Not because they feel sorry for you. Because they genuinely see your potential and they want to be part of what you're building. There is an energy of being chosen, professionally, creatively, or personally, by someone who has the power to genuinely change the landscape of your life. And this is important. This is coming to you not because you performed your way into it. It's coming because your authentic energy has made an impression that no amount of calculated effort could have manufactured. The real you is what opened this door. The real you is what caught this person's attention. And the real you is what's going to keep the momentum going. Okay, as I start to wrap up this part of the reading, I want to give you a few final messages that are coming through very strongly. The first one is, stop second-guessing yourself. I feel like there are moments where you question whether you're doing enough, whether you're enough, whether the way you naturally are is somehow insufficient. And the universe is screaming at you right now that not only are you enough, you are more than enough. You are, in fact, the exact person that multiple people are wishing they could get closer to. The version of you that you sometimes doubt is the very version of you that people find most extraordinary. The second message is, trust the timing of what's coming. I know it might feel like things have been slow to come together, or like you've been waiting on something for a long time. But what I'm sensing is that the timing is actually incredibly precise. Things are aligning in a way that is going to make sense to you when you look back on it. The people coming in, the opportunities opening up, they're arriving at exactly the right moment. And your job right now is to stay in your energy, stay true to yourself, and receive what's on its way. The third message, and this one feels the most important to me, please let yourself be seen. I feel like sometimes you hold back. Sometimes you dim yourself down or stay quiet or make yourself smaller because you're not sure how you'll be received. And I need you to know that the world, and especially the specific people who are being drawn to you right now, needs you to show up fully. Every time you let yourself be truly seen, you give someone else permission to feel what they've been holding back. Your authenticity is not just good for you. It ripples outward. So here's where we are. You came into this reading maybe thinking it was just about romance, or just about someone noticing you. But this is so much bigger than that. This is about you stepping into the full power of who you naturally are. This is about the universe confirming that the most magnetic, most attractive, most compelling version of you is not the version that tries harder, it's the version that breathes easier. The version that trusts itself. The version that takes up space without apologizing for it. People are noticing you. They have been for a while. And what they're noticing isn't something you manufactured. It's something you were born with, something you've cultivated through every experience you've been through, every hard moment you've walked through, every version of yourself you've outgrown to become who you are right now. You are not like everyone else. And the right people, the people worth having in your life, they already know that. Receive it. You've earned it. If this reading resonated with you, please leave me a comment below. I genuinely love hearing how these messages land for you. Give this video a like if it connected, and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourself.
Yes, queen.
Sparkles.